The Owen Sound Attack are sure what the right word to use is, but
It's a mess.
yeah, that's a good one for it. I'll give you that one, Morty. Greg Cowan, Owen Sound Sun Times came out with an article following this weekend's game against the Niagara Ice Dogs, where the Attack got shut out on home ice. 5-0 was the final score against the Niagara Ice Dogs. So I'm just going to read a couple of clips. If you can see me scrolling on my phone here, I'm going to get to the quotes here. So we'll start with Noah Roberts. Again, he had a few quotes. So I'll read through his here. He goes on to say, quote, "We need to win games. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's really no choice. If we keep on this losing skid, we might not make the playoffs, which is a harsh reality. It's a sad reality, especially in my last year. I don't want it to end like that." I mean, yeah, I don't blame him for it. We look at Harry Nance, even what he had to say. He goes, "Everyone is down on themselves. We're breaking down right now after every mistake, after every screw up. We start pointing fingers and chirping at each other. It's just bad." Noah Roberts again goes on to say, "We just give up. Last night in Kitchener, we go down 2 goals, and it just seems like we stop playing. We stop playing with the structure we've been working on all week. We stop doing the things that are going to make us successful in the long run, and it's really hurting us." And then there's one more I wanted to get from Nancy here. Where is it? Yeah, I'm not trying to point fingers, but some guys just try to do stuff by themselves and are trying to be that game changer. But it's a team sport. We've got to try to move the puck and find the open guy and trust the system. Nancy's a little bit more to the point than I would say Noah Roberts quotes were. But what do you make of that, Colin?
Well, also there's another one out of Noah Roberts too about it's tough. I mean, I don't know. I know it's simple, but what's next? Where does the team go, right? Noah Roberts, and as you know this as a player, dealing with players when things are going haywire, this isn't a response that is legit just searching for answers right now. And Noah Roberts, it's tough. I mean, I don't know. Roberts said, we can't seem to figure it out really. So they're just searching for answers. That's a room right now that's got to be a mess. Usually, guys, when this goes public, it's a messy room. Yeah. It's a messy room. And talking about dressing rooms like on that manner with that wordage, like that's an insult. The dressing room, like, man, the dressing room, the clubhouse was my favorite moments about playing sports.
Oh, yeah.
You and your buddies, like, that's the best. And when crap like that gets out, it's awkward. It's not good. Things go down. And I think it's one of those things where it's nice that they play Wednesday. They play Kitchener again on Wednesday. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
But you have one win your last 15 games. Things are going south. I'm sure after this, I don't want to mention, I'm going to mention it, but I hope the listeners, I hope you guys know where I'm coming from with this, but this is one of those situations where when you get into a spot like this, and you're one in your last 15, you're hearing quotes like this, your coach is probably looking over his shoulder every single day. Like, they have a tough stretch here. We talked about it earlier on today, Reece, that they do have a tough stretch here. Owen Sound, they got Kitchener, Brantford, Guelph. That is a tough stretch with Kitchener and Brantford, even Guelph on a back-to-back.
Two of those games at home, versus Kitchener at the Bay Shore, versus Guelph at the Bay Shore, and in Brantford.
Yeah, on Friday and then Saturday at home.
Yeah.
Like, those are tough. That is tough. They're not going to get back to the Bay Shore until probably 2-3 in the morning, the time they get home after that game in Brantford on Friday night. That's a tough one, but you at least got to be competitive right now. If you're coaching, if you're any member of the staff, not just Ray, if you're any member of the staff, you're coaching like your jobs are on the line right now. I don't know what's going on there, but obviously when you get players coming out publicly like that, when you got finger pointing, it's not right. And Nancy's an older player now in the league, right? Noah Roberts, this is it for him. This is it, right? And I want to give Noah Roberts a lot of credit. His career in the OHL, he has saw a ton of stuff in the OHL. He was a member of that 2022 team with the Bulldogs as a first-year player. He didn't play a lot, but he was there. He was on the bus trips. Arbor Jacki, Colton Kammer, Artem Grushnikov, Nathan Staios, to name a few defensemen in that group, right?
Yeah.
Gavin White. Like, you look at that defense corps that he was a member of, like, you learn a lot from those days. He learned a lot, right, from those teams. You look at up front, Logan Morrison was his captain there. Mason McTavish, like Avery Hayes, like those guys. He goes to Sudbury last year in a situation, everyone that listens to the show knows what Reece and I thought of Sudbury last year, their approach. He goes to there to what their front office thought was a playoff push, like, believe it or not, but he goes there. He goes there, and you look at the learning experience from that situation. Then he goes to Owen Sound. Owen Sound gets off to such a good start, right? And it's like right on. And knowing Noah Roberts, working with Noah Nelson personally, another one in Owen Sound right now, those two players are two guys that I saw come up through the ranks. Being with the Bulldogs, right? Like you see those guys come up through the ranks, you know the type of people they are, and you know the leadership that they have. And it's one of those things where, man, like when I see Noah Roberts go out public like that and with the pedigree he has with his dad and Gary Roberts, like seeing Gary run the regular in the Bulldogs facility, man, it's bad when Noah Roberts speaks out. I will, like, without a doubt, if Noah Roberts is speaking out, it is a bad situation. Everyone in the room's the type of guy that jealous to Noah Roberts. He's the guy that in the room, speaking in Brantford Bulldog days, like when he was there, Sudbury, the personality he has, guys like him in the room. He's a good teammate. And this is one of those situations. He saw a lot of hockey as an overager. He's an older player. He knows he's in his last 20 games here in the OHL. Just committed to Sacred Heart University. Welcome to the GB club. Those are those situations there where he knows his days are numbered. You know, it's desperate hockey, man. Like it's desperate. So I think that he knows where where things are at right now. Behind closed doors, I'm sure it's ugly. They didn't obviously play Wednesday. I'm sure they skated Sunday. If you put in an effort like that and things aren't going right, unless the coaching staff just quits on the team, which doesn't sound, I hope that's not the case. It does not look like that's the case at all. I'm not saying that at all, but those are one of those things where you're back Sunday afternoon and you're getting a no puck skate. It's a conditioning skate. And boys, we know how that goes with our teams. Like it sounds like that's what you got to do. Like the room's got to come together here. Either do that, your organized team meals, go out and, you know, go to the local, whoever sponsors the Owen Sound Attack, go to their restaurant there. They have a Chuck's there. That's amazing. Go there. Go there for half off ab. Get the team together. Go over to someone's house and watch an NHL game, watch football, do something together. But they need an off-ice event to get together. Yeah. I know my favorite moments in sports, man, were the tournaments and the games where you're traveling, you're together with the boys. Like, you know, you're together. And the Owen Sound Attack needs some togetherness right now. And perhaps a trip on a Friday night to Brantford will help, but they got to figure it out on Wednesday. They have to figure it out tomorrow night against Kitchener Rangers. There's more pressure on the Owen Sound Attack to get it done tomorrow night against the Rangers than there is for the Rangers. They have to figure it out. And how are they going to do it? I hope that they have a structured skate, hands-on practice, really good video session, and honestly, a team bonding event. As crazy as that sounds, like, man, maybe get away from hockey. I hope they went and watched football yesterday night, like on Sunday night. Go watch, like go to Chuck's, go to a buddy, go to a teammate's house, go to a billet's house, and sit around and watch TV, watch a show. Like even
play Fortnite.
Yeah,
like,
do something
is that still
together.
A big thing? I don't know.
Yeah, like do something.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to say poker. But go play some card games. Go play some card games together. Go do something.
Go to a euchre tournament or something.
Yeah. Go do something with the boys. Like they need something like that. They need an event so bad like that. I remember being part of teams that we go away, then you come back and you win 5 games in a row and you're feeling like, yeah, man, like I don't know their schedule, but do they have a road trip coming up? Obviously not this week, but Brandon, I know if you're in the clouds and you can access their schedule quickly, if they have a road trip coming up, that is what they need. You know, like
Brandon, I know you have a point as well to kind of chime in on.
I just want
by the way, they do have a trip coming up.
When you trade your starting goaltender Carter George,
that was next too,
and your captain David Bedkowski, right? Like I'm sure that was tough.
Who's the voice? Who's the voice?
You need someone to fill in.
And Reece, we talked about that this afternoon before we came on air. We talked about that, about how they trade their star goaltender, you trade your captain. Who's your voice in the room?
Yeah.
You know, and maybe that's a finger pointing. There's no one there to put their foot down and say, hey, guys, we're not doing this. And maybe that's a good opportunity for a guy like Noah Roberts.
Yeah.
Obviously, if he goes to the paper, if he's talking to the media, he's obviously said something in the room, I would hope.
Yeah. That Eastern trip coming up for the Owen Sound Attack, February 5th through 8th. That's Thursday, Friday, and then a Sunday afternoon affair. Thursday at Peterborough, Friday at
Nice.
Kingston, Sunday at Ottawa.
Right on.
And again, like you said, like you're not even searching for wins at this point. Yeah, would you like to win? Sure. Obviously, you want to get into the playoffs, as Noah Roberts said.
Lose a 3-2
he wants
game.
to. He wants to be in the postseason in his last kick at the can here in the OHL. But you got to play more together as a unit. Right now you're not looking for results. You're just looking for energy. You're looking for cohesion. You're looking for just guys looking out for each other. Realistically, as simple as it gets. You're looking for guys to just be there and to pick each other up and have each other's back. And it sounds like there's not a lot of that going on right now. So it's wild to see that they're not getting as good of results as they are now. Is this a top tier team? No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're a contending team by any means. But one win in their last 15 isn't something I expected from the Owen Sound Attack. So, especially with the third best power play in the league. Owen Sound's got third best power play in the league at 25.4%. That is behind second place Windsor, who has 26.2, and first place Brantford at 33.6.
And that's where with you look at their last 3 games, right? Their penalty kills at 75%, right? And that's where you give up a ton of goals, and the power play doesn't show anything when you're not winning. If you're not playing the correct way, 5-on-5, it's not showing anything. You look at their last 3 games, they have 14 penalties. Like, you lost 5-0 to Niagara on Saturday. Friday you lose 6-2 to Kitchener. You lose 5-1 the Sunday before back on the 18th to Owen Sound. You're not even in game. Like, they're not even in games. Like, that's the part that's frustrating. And you're taking penalties. You've been to the box 14 times. It's like the old quote from Bruce Boudreau. I mean, so it's not going your way. Woe is me, someone's got to figure it out. I say nice road trip would be nice. That's not going to come till next week or the week after. Next week that comes in the out east. That'll help. Mm-hmm. That will help for sure.
Probably Saturday off, either in Kingston or in Ottawa.
Probably Ottawa. They'll probably travel.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Go to the
nation's capital.
Go to the Warplane Heritage Museum.
Yeah, do something. Honestly, go to the hotel restaurant and hang out together. Do something together. Because that's their 3 biggest things. They need a road trip. They lost their leaders, Carter George and Bigkowski. Those are 2 big losses. They need someone to step up. Those 2 that will happen. But they need something. They need a road trip or something.